Assembled delegates to Open NIAS 2015, Mr. Koen Gijsbers, General Manager from the NATO Communications and Information Agency. Mr. Gijsbers has been the General Manager since July 2012 after holding a post in the Netherlands MOD, where he coordinated the major reorganization of the defense organization. Prior to that, he was the Netherlands MOD's Chief Information Officer and a member of the National Cyber Board. Before then, as ACOS C4I in NATO's Supreme Allied Commander Transformation over in the US, he mentored and oversaw NATO's Cooperative Cyber Defense Center of Excellence in Estonia. I can assure you information assurance is very close to his heart, so Mr. Gijsbers, will you please come up on stage and open NIAS 2015.
So is this working? Is this working? Yep, okay. It's, first of all, welcome to this event. This is the best cyber conference there is, and you all know that, that's why you're here. Unfortunately, we don't have everything in control, because the traffic between Brussels and here is kind of an issue. It took me actually twice the time, so I think some more people will show up this morning. Why is this important? Why are you here today? And if you look at this picture that you see here behind me, you all know what it's all about. 1 year ago we were here and we didn't think this could happen. We didn't think that airplane would crash, would be shot down. It's with basically 200 of my national citizens and 300 people from the rest of the world. We didn't think that the news was all about refugees and that all those people would come in Europe. And still, we are all working on solutions that bring us solutions in 3, 4, 5 years. We need agility. We need to make sure that we cannot predict the world. We know that now. So we shouldn't try to predict what technology we need in 5 years. We need it tomorrow. And that's the theme of what we all need to do together. Agility, innovation, getting things done overnight. Working with industry is vital. NATO has recognized that. So we need actually 3 things to do that. First of all, build trust. Secondly, get mechanisms in place. Make sure that we have the ways of doing that. And third, mindset. Mindset of collaboration, of teaming up. So trust. How do we build trust? We build trust actually by being here and sharing your crown jewels with each other. You don't want to do that, but you have to. You will have to if we want to get solutions in place, in time and overnight. Work with governments, develop relations where you know that you can share those things because you will get something back which is better. That's what we have to develop here today. Secondly, the mechanisms. 1 year ago, we stood up here with 3 nations, the UK, Estonia and the Netherlands, and we started the NATO Cyber Industry Partnership. And at the end of the conference, we plead that this will not be a paper thing, but that we will do something, that we will get things done. And I can tell you, we are showing today the results of the Cyber Incubator. We started a Cyber Incubator together with industry. We invited industry to participate in 3 main subjects where we were vulnerable, where we had issues from a NATO perspective. We got 57 offers, but this was a pilot, so we could only take 5. We invited some bigger companies, some smaller. We invited academia, and we have actually 5 solutions that were practical solutions that helped NATO to improve its capability and reduce the risk that are demonstrated just behind that wall. And in the Give Me 5 sessions, you will see those industries presenting those practical solutions that we can implement overnight. And the other piece in the regulations is information sharing. How do we do that? And I'm going to invite you tomorrow to participate in a way to better share cyber threat data between industry and government and NATO. It's mechanisms. So no good ideas, getting things done. That's important. And the last part is the mindset. And you don't need to be stimulated when it comes to understanding the threat, but we will stimulate you. We get some understanding of, actually, you'll be hacked this conference, most likely. We will understand better how that works, but you don't need that. It's you understand that this is something that we have to do today and fast, and we need to work together to do that. But this event here, the teaming, the working together, is really important to get that right mindset and to get those things done. And that is why I would like to invite you to not be passive. You can sit in the last row there, but there are still 2 rows free. And the fact that they're red chairs doesn't mean that you can't use them. You can use them. Participate, work together, bring up your good ideas. We need that. We need to work together and not just, sitting in the back, relax and absorbing. This is a team effort, and this NIAS is actually one of the strongest cyber teams that we have. It's had the fact that so many industries that have practical knowledge about what needs to happen, and my guys in the NCERC, but also the delegates from nations, from the MODs, that is the cyber team that we have, and it is a very strong collaboration. So, with that, I would like to hand over to the next speaker. You will make an excellent conference, I'm sure, but you need to be stimulated. You also need to understand what's going on in NATO. And that is why we have, someone with a very high-level overview, an Air Force navigator, that is actually the deputy chairman of the military committee, Major General Schisser, that is going to discuss with his cyber. General Schisser is a good friend. He is a person that has cyber in his veins. He is living this, and actually he is sharing his networks with me, because we know we can be better together. And Mark, it's great to have you here, and I would like to give the floor to you. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.